I'm not really sure if these are boobies or what is this supposed to be. But okay, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish episode about while talking about boobies on a statue. That's awesome.
Peggy 18.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Dawn of the Men here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. The playthrough where I'm constantly running into a shortage of food, and I still have not figured out the correct ration or proportion between how much grain and how many people and how many animals can I keep at the same time in order to have sufficient supplies of food, because this is just ridiculous. So yeah, hopefully on this episode we're gonna be able to keep on proceeding with the Bronze Age, and we're gonna be able to get the remaining tech and get prepared for the Iron Age. Will I be able to reach the Iron Age on this episode? I don't exactly think so. Maybe I'm gonna keep it for the next one. It's really difficult to tell at this time. Okay, we are finally able to make some bronze sword. Let's start off with the sword. And let's also make sure that we gather all the grain, because I did see on the previous episode that we did run into some issues with gathering everything. And the problem with that was that we ended up with a bunch of food staying outside, and we did not have straw, or we did not have grain to be turned into flour and bread. So both our people and our animals were starving in the result of that. So hopefully with 122 people, we should be able to hopefully get this thing done. And I'm gonna upgrade to 2 houses only this time, because we sure are able to get up to 152, 148, and that's probably because they are breaking down the huts. But yeah, this is gonna be important in order to keep sure that we have sufficient quantity of straw. I do see a lot of copper here being done, but I don't see enough bronze being available for us, and that is kind of a big problem for me. How are we low on food? You have 18 bread and you have also meat. Seriously, I don't understand what is the constant issue with this. But it looks like all the grain was able to be harvested. So hopefully I'm gonna even try to go after the emmer. If there is any other wild grain in the surrounding area, theoretically we should be able to gather that as well. So let's see if we can get the rye, and if we can get this rye as well. You cannot be serious right now with the food shortages, right? Like, come on. Now, there are a lot of deposits. I'm still struggling to find out the mines. Where are they? Seriously? Let's build a tin mine over here, because yeah, this is the last copper mine on top of this hill. And seriously, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm sure there are even more iron deposits somewhere. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. So we should be okay when it comes to iron. 8. There's just lots of iron in that mountain. So eventually when we reach the Iron Age, hopefully I will not have a shortage of materials. And also in the last episode we did set up some limitations for the animal populations. And I'm happy to report that actually even the cattle can be used for the plows to be used. So that is pretty damn awesome. I'm gonna keep this tree over here because it's a pear tree. How are we constantly low on food? You see, this is what I'm talking about. Despite the fact that we still have grain and flour and bread, it's still giving me notification about being low on food, which is annoying. And I really don't want to go just bonkers on killing my pig population because, well, on the last episode it kind of did get hit already pretty damn heavily. And how are the animals starving with 28 straws available? So it's gonna take us a while. I'm not really sure if I will be able to actually move the warehouses and storage huts to this side. So probably I'm just gonna upgrade the storage hut into a warehouse. This way I should be able to hold in a whole lot more supplies. And to be perfectly honest, I think I'm gonna recycle the crafter. We do have already the workshop put in place. Because I really don't want to have more flint tools. I mean, as it is, mostly some of these are mostly flint tools. Glad to see bronze tools are showing up too. But for that we would need to have higher productivity at the metalsmith, and yeah, so far it's not going that great. We were able to upgrade the stone or the fortifications to be of a stone kind. I'm still gonna finish off this section over here. And can we finally upgrade this damn thing? Reinforced fortification. What do we need for that? That is required for reinforced fortification. Okay, so we can only get that in the Iron Age. It's unfortunate. So we are 2 techs away from being able to get our hands on the required technology for the Iron Age. And I'm thinking if here would be a good spot again for production of grain. Do have our 2 gates over here. It'd be awesome to see if we can capture some horses. Let's select some of these wild ibexes for hunt. Because again, completely out of food. And I don't find it no longer entertaining. So if the trader has something for us to eat, I would take it. Fortunately, no luck. So I think I'll pass. I'll just try to let the population capture the horses instead of me trying to purchase them. Because the livestock has become quite the pricey commodity when it comes to trading. And what, let's upgrade this home because we have 13 straw left. Man, this house, best location ever. Okay, so burial mounds, feel like maybe we should try to expand this a bit more. But I'm not really sure where to do this. It was really convenient for me to place it on top of this hill here. But these two seem to be kind of full. Someone should milk the cow. Okay, so it's summer. We are getting all the forageables. I was able on the last episode to put down a bunch of more points for my people to come and gather the berries and whatever else it is that is growing around here. There are even wild lentils growing inside. Let's mark all of these places for fishing. This way, the fish population is gonna get seriously damaged, but I don't care. We do need a bunch of pigs. And we do not have any pigs. Should I try to make some copper pigs? Because we do have the resources, that is why, and because we are also low on the tools. But yeah, it's the fall season yet again. So let's hope that all the wheat is gonna get gathered, all the grain. Should move some of the straw storage away from here because we have only so many fields located in here. Majority of our crops is being grown by the river. Which makes sense because, you know, you don't have to water as much. So please, please, for the love of God, make sure we get everything. Don't see that many people here. We are finally getting ready to finish work on the house. There's that last piece of rye. Okay, there's even some acorn. And how about here? Adult female. Let's try to take down the bison. And let's try to collect these chestnuts too. 63 grain should work for a while. 128 straw if our villagers will be able to bring food actually to these structures, which I'm considering putting as a high priority so that we don't run the risk of losing animals to starvation again. That should allow us to get a bunch of things done. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of more picks in because we do have the copper. Please stop telling me we are low on food when I obviously see that as BS, although not that much. You know what would be awesome? Maybe another fishing spot. this one is obviously not working out that much. So if I put it like this should theoretically manage to deal with 6 locations where fish can be caught. There is meat all over the damn ground. I'm not sure what's happening. Our cheese production is absolutely ridiculously missing. At least on the previous episode I was able to have at least like 1 cheese at a time or something, but not today apparently. Oh, this is just killing me. And we do have the raiders attacking us. So I'm gonna try to shut down this gate. This one too. And therefore everyone should start to gather over here. Maybe building another wall or tower over here somewhere around here would not be the worst thing ever. Especially if they keep attacking at this gate. Looks like lots of them have bronze or copper tools. Yeah, this tower is gonna probably be taken down. Are you guys seriously trying to run around? Okay. That's some serious damage. We are also taking damage here. Wow, they were actually able to destroy a piece of the fortification. That's pretty damn impressive. Okay, so that should be it. Now we are gonna repair the damage. We're gonna build the watchtower again. And I'm gonna open the gates. Awesome. So yeah, this is actually a pretty damn decent spot over here, so I'm really considering if we should go with some lentils. I can move this point further into the woods. And let's see. That one point is really annoying. So let's go like this. So those are lentils. Let's see if we can replicate the field with chickpeas. Sure, what the heck. So this is gonna provide us with something different to eat. We do have 15 meat, 4 fish, 18 grain, 18 flour, 16 bread. And some emmer. Am I gonna be able to squeeze in an emmer field? Our copper mine has been exhausted, and someone has died of infection. We have survived the winter, which gives us another point. Okay, so this is the copper mine, which has been depleted. There is a tin mine over here. And unless I find another copper deposit, this is gonna be kind of awkward. Because we are sitting on a crap ton of iron, but I don't see that much copper. Okay, this one will have to do. So let's put this guy on high priority. Okay. So thanks to putting down those fishing spots, looks like we are doing fine over here. We do have even some straw left over. 2 grain, 19 flour, 19 bread, or 16, it keeps changing. But it looks like food is not currently the biggest problem. We do even have that freaking piece of cheese, finally. I'm dying to see how they will manage to do the added farming. I don't think I have anything of that much value which I would be able to sell. That would grant me the access to that tech. Theoretically, if I get rid of all the flint tools, I'm still kind of screwed. Don't have enough tin. I have a ton of copper. I don't have enough tin. Yeah, just screw it. This is not gonna be worth it. And I have seen the tin deposit over here. So let's try to put these two on a higher priority. I mean, like I said, right over here. Ton of iron. Iron even here. Even here. Yeah, when it comes to iron, we're gonna be set for a long, long time. I would love to capture these cows. And I would love for you to actually hunt down the adult cows. So let's see what's gonna be the luck on that situation. I want to get this done, especially while we have summer and such, because during that time, it looks like only the lentils and the chickpeas are gonna have to be farmed, but afterwards, this zone over here with all the grain and flax for the clothing production, and that is gonna definitely be a difficult thing to do. I'm starting to think maybe another metalsmith would not be the worst idea, and I think I'm gonna have to re-rotate that building. Okay, so we were able to hunt down the animal pretty damn far. But looks like we did manage to get the kill. There are lots of freaking berries over here. How far is this? That is really far away. Like really, really far away. Okay, summer season. These things are starting to grow. Food-wise, we are doing extremely well thanks to the addition of the lentils and such. So maybe this is gonna help to offset a couple of things. It will depend. I'm kind of terrified of the fact that the vegetables, including the berries and fruits, might actually decay, and we're gonna lose a huge bulk of food that way, which would be unfortunate. Can we upgrade you to warehouse? Yes, we can. Have a storm approaching. Yeah, I feel like theoretically if we pop down one of those places to gather up these things, it would not be the worst thing. They are moving around the tin. I really want to get rid of these piles and instead build like a warehouse. Just look at this mess. It's just really bad, especially if you enter the settlement through here. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing look. So let's try to get the hell rid of these things. And let's see if we can build a warehouse. Do we have the straw? Yeah, we do. I have the stone. I do have even the logs. I'm gonna have to do something with the wood cutting too. That is constant issue. So we are still working with the pulses. Do have a trader. This one has the tech for less of a value, but still kind of a pricey thing to try and pull off here. I mean, I can try. Would certainly help a lot. How is it that we still have these tools? Oh yeah, I did not do the trade last time. That's why. Haha! Ooh, we have 6 cheese. Interesting. Let's get rid of the copper if we can. Fishing rod. Linen cloth and... Okay. This is gonna be quite the trade. But theoretically, if we would be able to build in a statue of sorts, that would be awesome. If we would be able to gather all the food here, that would be awesome too. Starting to wonder if we have enough workforce for all of this grain. It's a lot of grain. Maybe building like 2 more transports. Not be the worst thing ever. They're finally getting done with the second metalsmith. I think I heard someone die or something horrible happened. And I still see a lot of food not being harvested, and we are halfway done through the season of fall. If I could somehow set up that fall season priority, harvest the grain, I would be ecstatic. We're gonna get the composite bows in. This way we can set them up to be produced. We're gonna probably need another workshop. We do have enough linen. Come on, guys, work with me. Don't leave the food outside. There's still a lot of it. I don't see that many of you working on the farm. Shockingly enough, we do have enough food. Now, I'm not really sure if we did manage to get everything we needed. There was a report of a wolf attack, but I did not see it. Ah, that's the wolf. Somehow it got all the way over there. Interesting. If I would be able to take apart this wooden pile and put in its place another warehouse, that would be just epic. But something is blocking the construction. I don't know what the hell it is. Which is really annoying. So, theoretically, I can put in... Sheep contracted a disease. You have a merchant. But I don't see that many things that I would be dying for. Trying to look for another good position for the... What you call this guy? The workshop. We are missing apparently animals. But it's better to have those carts ready for when the old ones being used currently are gonna be deprecated. And this stable can be upgraded to stone stable after the winter is over. Really don't want to keep the animals outside during the winter. So it will take us 22 points of tech in order to unlock iron smelting and reach the Iron Age. That's gonna be interesting. Last sheep has died. That is bad. I don't know how the heck am I gonna get more sheep. Because I have not seen any sheep in the surrounding area. I do see donkeys. If I can capture like 2 donkeys, I would be happy. There is a deer after years of not seeing any wildlife. There are bison. Yeah, most of the place is just dead empty. Most of the large fauna has unfortunately died out. $135 population. It's pretty damn decent. Maybe the mistake which I'm making is that I should try to switch from having too many fields for the season of fall and have more fields for the season of summer. Like, not having that much rain, but instead having, like, I don't know, maybe more chickpeas or something else. I still need to, like, figure out the measurements or the ratios. The house should be done if I will have any stone. I don't have any stone. How do I always am missing stone? That's just so weird. Okay, this place will do perfectly fine. There is a stupid quantity of stone to be mined. And I should also do something regarding the tree population here. I'm still wondering if I should put down the gathering location over here, because take a look at how much stuff is located in here. I know it's a bit further away, and we are theoretically risking the wild animal encounters. But I'm a sucker for punishment, what can I tell you? Can we build a bridge somewhere over there? So the bridge is gonna be eventually constructed. Chickpeas, lentils, all of this good stuff is being harvested. So we do have the pulses again. It's starting to feel more like a broken circle or a broken record, even as I'm listening to it. I'm gonna have to wait for a merchant to arrive with some sheep so I can resume the wool production. Unfortunately, we do not have enough bronze. To make sufficient quantity of tools. Maybe I will need to build another burial mound too. Just trying to look for some decent spots. Really don't want to build it inside of the town because it's kind of morbid and it's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing. So if I can find another location outside here somewhere, that would be just dandy. It looks like we have someone carrying in a bunch of wood, and I would really love to build the statue, but I'm gonna have to look for a megalith in order to do that, and I kind of did use up a majority of the megaliths in order to make the stone circle. I'm not really sure if this is like an upgrade or what the heck would happen. Megalith's panel. I would be just afraid that they would like break it apart or screw up it somehow, so I really don't want to mess with that. Damn it, looks like the closest one is over here. And over here, so getting like maybe 2 statues would be pretty damn nice. Problem is that I have decided to deal with the megaliths at the end of the summer season, which is not the best idea because soon we're gonna have the harvest upon us. I really need to get somehow sheep. That is unfortunate. Straw. We definitely need more straw. But we're gonna be able to gather up a bunch of it right now during the harvest season. So make sure all of this goodness is gathered. It's all set up to high priority. Let's make sure that even the hammer is set up so that we don't lose out on a whole field of grain, because that would be just a shame. It looks like the megaliths have been prepared. So let's try to prepare them for transportation. And if that is gonna work out, that should mean that I should be getting the 2 statues eventually in order to help increase the morale or the spirituality of the town here. And I'm saying town because it's starting to be over 100 people. We have fortifications and everything like that, so yeah. Or maybe village. Really hope that more people are gonna show up and gather up all of this stuff. We do have 27 bronze sickles, so you should be able to gather all of these resources. I'm not really sure if I should make like 2 sledges just for the heck of it. Come on, guys, it's almost the end of the season. I see 2 fields not being taken care of properly. Fortunately, you are selling donkeys, so I will pass. I need sheep. Do you have donkeys? 8 of them, 7 horses even. Goddamn. Yeah, once winter is here, this is unfortunate. So we are not exactly gathering the entire field's worth of food, which sucks. Try to gather up some resources while we can. Almost thought she was sleeping there. And because we are having currently issues with gathering these crops, I'm actually thinking about switching to the summer crops here instead. This way, hopefully, they're gonna be able to have less work for the fall season and be able to provide sufficient food for the summer season as well. What would be a good thing to theoretically try to invest in so that we can get our hands on more useful stuff? Thinking maybe 2 more pit furnaces so we can smelt more bronze, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to use them for yeah, we're gonna require bloomery for the production of iron. Charcoal. I'm gonna have to put down a production. Not gathering sticks, but we're gonna have to go into cutting down the trees. Let's try to go to 100, and hopefully that is gonna allow me to build more of the charcoal kilns. I would love to follow up over here so that they are all located in one location. Please stop the bronze production. Or the copper production, that is. Once this has been chopped down, try to build in like 2 additional charcoal kilns. Because we have really low charcoal. We are also low on tin. Still have a ton of copper. Surprisingly enough. But yeah, it looks like we have now separated this area into summer farm or summer fields versus fall fields. I mean, sure, there are the lentils, but more of the grain is now located over here by the river. And since we do have those 2 megaliths, I do wonder if I can build them over here. Okay, so I'm dying to see how the statues are gonna look. Theoretically, I can actually cancel this and try to build it. If I would theoretically remove the tanner, build the tanner somewhere else. And take a look at the merchant, who unfortunately again does not have sheep. I would rather build the statue somewhere in the center in order to kind of motivate the people to stay around here and maybe try to, I don't know, do some actual work in the metalsmith. Because unless I put this on high priority, I just don't see it happening. So let's try that statue thingy over there. I'm dying to see if they're gonna haul in that megalith. Okay, there's one old dude who is trying to pull the massive stone. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Marab the Rock Johnson. I swear to God, people from your town are a bunch of idiots. This is not how you're supposed to treat your elderly. How can they do that to him? Okay, so this needs to get also prioritized. It's a massive field. Really would hate to lose out on it. Let's put at least 2 charcoal kilns into high priority. I'm dying to see if they're gonna be able to haul in the megalith by the end of the season or by the end of the year. They kind of left it in here abandoned. What a shame. What a shame. How is the other megalith? Were they able to haul that thing in? Oh, okay. Looks like this one is actually being moved in. And of course we are getting raider attack. So let's haul ass. Damn it, do you have to do this during the season of harvest? Do you know how annoying this is? Look at all this food which I'm missing out on. Goddamn raider trash. Yeah, they have the high ground. This is gonna be awkward as hell. Especially for this boy, who's gonna get probably killed. Because he's an idiot. You guys don't waste any time. Yeah, if this boy won't run, he gets completely ignored. Shocking. Let's close this damn thing. I'm gonna close even this damn thing. Is this my horse? Yeah. Okay, they were able to break through the gates. Majority of the people are still standing over here. It looks like we were able to defend ourselves. No, still one idiot. No, not anymore. He gave up. Or she. He gave up. Awesome. Thank you for ruining the harvest season. Please do not come again. Ah, god damn it. Why did I have to do this during the season of harvest? So yeah, obviously, thanks to the fact that Madruga Studios did the Planet Base before they did the Dawn of the Man, there are some similarities between the two games. We obviously do have raiders in Dawn of Man, and Planet Base we did have the space pirates who tried to attack the base and deal as much damage. And I have to admit, after putting out multiple seasons of Planet Base being stopped by due to the fact that Steam will not allow you to carry over your progress from one computer to another, this has basically caused the effect of me stopping the playthrough of a really difficult M-class planet in Planet Base because I was just unable to proceed further. Now, I was thinking that maybe, you know, I could do some really weird, elaborate plan which would revolve around me playing the damn thing on Steam or on my laptop, but using Steam Link, I would actually have it on my big computer and somehow be able to record it, but that would revolve or require the use of two computers for no good reason, so why the hell would I bother with that? So probably I'm gonna have to see if I will be able to continue that game, because I really did enjoy covering Planet Base. The problem is it will take me some time to get there. Also, I'm currently working on some other projects for the channel, so I'm not even sure when this episode is gonna be honestly published. Please tell me you have sheep. You don't have sheep. Go away. Is that another trader? One after another? Okay, weird. But yeah, I really think that the Planet Base is more difficult. This has obviously much more detail to it because you are working with animals, the attack, agriculture, and other stuff. But the Planet Base, because you need to manage your trifecta of survival ingredients, which revolve around energy, oxygen, and food, which revolves also around the energy and water and other stuff, which of course oxygen includes too, because you use the hydrogen somehow to produce oxygen. It's complicated chemistry, I don't know it, so don't ask me how the hell do they do it, but they certainly are able to do it. And due to that, it's kind of a more difficult to probably set up correctly certain bases or certain colonies. Sure, here we have like the winter season where winters are much longer and such, and maybe if there's gonna be sufficient feedback, I will try to cover even that, but I'm not really sure what I will be up to with the channel and such. So yeah, your feedback in the comment section is gonna be actually appreciated when it comes to this. And other than that, I think we're gonna cut it off somewhere around here. On the next episode, we're gonna continue and try to reach the Iron Age finally. and by doing so we should be able to tap into all that iron that is located in the surrounding area, and by doing so we should be able to start getting some pretty damn decent tools. Also, I'm not really sure how it will affect the invaders or the raiders, so yeah. The statue looks really nice. Loving the mustache. I'm not really sure if these are boobies or what is this supposed to be. But okay, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish episode about while talking about boobies on a statue. That's awesome. So yeah, if you did like the episode, consider giving it a like. If you want to know what the channel is currently up to, consider subscribing. I publish content on a weekly basis. I do mostly playthroughs. In the meantime, I'm working on other projects, but in order to keep you entertained, I will cover a variety of games. Yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you want to know when the new content is coming up, subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you will get notified when the new episodes are published. And yeah, that's gonna be probably it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. It's been a blast from the past, with some highly questionable commentary from my end. And yeah, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe, and I will see you in those comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now. Seriously, I cannot believe I said that these are boobies. What if it's not that? Maybe the second statue will confirm my concerns. Yeah, I'm not smarter with this. It looks like wild cows have decided to run through our town to finish off the episode with, so that is awesome. It'd be actually more awesome if my village would be not so stupid as to let them pass by.